Hey everybody, how you doing out there? Welcome to week 8. Can you believe it? Week 8, here we are. I want to cover or address assignments that have already been completed and what the assignment of the upcoming week is. This is a tough one. I want to give some time and focus to this. I hope you're watching these videos because especially for this week and next week, not how I say this, next week and the week thereafter, they are tough assignments. So first, I have brought your gradebook up to date through the brand story. The brand story I'll be grading after this video, so I think will be current. And I would just be waiting on your social media management software choices for your assignment that's closing out today, Sunday. And I've read several of your posts through discussion questions, and it was great for me to hear that most of you had not been introduced to software management tools. So this is a good learning opportunity. It helps you, especially when you're running a business. You can't go out there and do your social each day, or if you're a busy business owner or leader, you can't really square out a full half day on Wednesday to do social. So there's really good automated tools out there that make you look more productive than you really are because you have focuses elsewhere. I hope that made sense. Okay, now going into week 8, Adam, he has a series of videos online I strongly suggest. He's going to talk about marketing analytics. And this is where really the money is made in marketing, is understanding where to be, conversion rates, jump rates, what's happening with your sales funnel. A lot of stuff is going to be shared with you in this video. It complements the video that you watched last week on Sprout social media metrics. This goes a little deeper. And then you're going to do a KPI assignment. So KPI analytics, you're taking this business you're working with. And first you're going to be based on what you currently know, you're going to create 3 to 5 key business objectives for this client. They may never have done this before. I'm going to bet, because I work with a lot of small business owners, the business owners you're working with, maybe one or none have got this deep into KPIs. This is the one assignment. If you do it well and give it to your client, they are just pleased and elated to know this about their client base. Okay, so now you can justify why these objectives were critical for the business. For each business objective, develop 2 to 3 key performance indicators. And I'll show you in the examples. And then put SMART goals around that. I know you've all been introduced to SMART goals. Then identify potential data sources and methods for collecting KPI information, because you're not going to be with this client once you hand everything off in the semester. They need to be able to use this in perpetuity. Discuss the frequency of data collection. Explain how you determine these targets. Furthermore, monitoring. Design a simple dashboard to visualize the KPIs for your client. Use tools like Excel, Google Sheets, what have you. And then reporting. Write a brief 1,000-word report on how the business can use the dashboard. So, again, the examples are going to be really the gold standard for you. So if you look at examples, I've got 2. One is Cascade Primary. You've seen some of their work before. They were an all-star team. This is one of the best. And so as it's coming up, I should have just had this in the hard drive. So KPI Analytics, this was the team last year. So they looked at business objectives, key performance indicators, data collection and analysis, monitoring and reporting, everything that I put into the syllabus. And this is the introduction of what they want to be tracking. The objective 1 was increase brand awareness. Objective 2 was improve content quality. Objective 3 was patient retention rate. And they gave a 4th one, educate the public. So with the key performance indicators, they took each one and broke them down. Brand awareness, SMART goal, improve content engagement each quarter by 5%. Put a number on it, a percentage on it. What, why, and how. Improve content quality, improve content effectiveness by 5%. Retention rate, they want to increase retention rate by 15% in 6 months. And then educate the community, increase the knowledge improvement rate of social media by 30% by using surveys. How are they going to collect the data? Data sources and methods, and then target percentages. Moving forward, KPI 1, increase brand awareness, different methods you're going to use, frequency, and tool software utilized. And they continued. KP1, KP2, method, post research, engagement rate, content public frequency. This obviously is the best of the best. This is what I'm looking for from your work. This is the data behind all of the fun stuff we see in marketing. All the posts, all the memes, whatever you see that drives your purchasing behavior. If you do this well, you're going to be contacting the people that are most prone to purchase a product or service. Patient retention rate, continued, and then education of the consumer. So really good stuff. They even did some monitoring reporting. This is next level. And finally, they wrapped with reporting. The business they worked with for the semester now utilizes this on a regular basis. This made the difference in the business. And this is what I'm seeking from you as teams. Great. Matter of fact, what I'm going to do, there's another example, but it's not at the level. So I'm going to edit this here. This is what I can do right now. I'm going to take this one out. I really want you to focus on Cascade Primary because that is the gold standard, as I already said. So that is the assignment of the week. And then what I want you to get prepared for is that in week 9, you're going to do client lifetime value. So now you're looking at the lifetime value of each client and how much they'll potentially spend over a lifetime. The frequency, the recency, how much they spend, and the CLV. Again, if you want to look ahead, I've got Cascade Primary again. So you can see how when they take the KPI information and connect with the CLV, how this drives behavior. Okay? So these next 2 weeks are going to be a little difficult for those of you who have never been working with KPIs and CLVs. But what I've heard from prior students, I should say, is this next 2 weeks were the greatest eye-openers for them in the way of social media marketing. Okay, folks, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I know this is a tough assignment. I will be available to you to answer any concerns or questions. If not, I will see you next week with next week's video.